Welcome to Spit That Sauce podcast, where you know what it is, so you ain't gotta ask, where we discuss sports, entertainment, and everything in between. I am Jamar.
I'm Vance CGA.
Hey, welcome again to Spit That Sauce, where you know what it is. It is Jamar.
I'm Vance
CGA.
And we are back once again. Still putting sauce on things, man.
Back.
You know what it is. We still putting sauce on things. How's your week been, sir?
Week was good, man. It was an interesting sports week. Very, very, very interesting sports week.
Maybe we should dive right
some
into it.
Some things I liked, some things I didn't like.
Wait, time out. So what didn't you like about this weekend? Because I got a whole thing.
We'll get into it. My team, the Vikings, just I don't know what the hell that was, but okay.
Yeah,
they were flat. They
was flat.
Yeah.
They ain't hit no notes.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's easy.
It was flat.
Not a minor.
That's all right, though.
Not nothing. It was just.
We got Cincinnati.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
You know, we got to move on to the next.
But your boy hurt, man. We'll get into it. We'll ease on into that.
All right. So as you guys know, the big elephant in the room got braids, and he's from Omaha, Nebraska.
Omaha.
My man Terrence Crawford.
Yes.
And Canelo fight this weekend. So you know, folks, I'm sure some of you, maybe all of you, went out somewhere to go see it. It was on Netflix, streamed on Netflix. It was maybe at home, you know, maybe chilling at home, or you went to a bar. I went to a cousin's house. It was cool. It was just a Mexican Independence Day weekend. So I went to a event on Cesar Chavez Street in St. Paul, you know, Minnesota. And it was real cool, man. It was a real cool vibe and all that. And, you know, this whole thing was performances and celebrations. And It was all leading up to the fight that was going to be tonight with Canelo fighting.
Right.
And the whole time I'm like, Crawford going to ruin this Independence Day. I love y'all, but Crawford going to ruin this Independence Day. Y'all thought y'all was going to top this off with the Canelo. No.
Yeah,
rumble,
man.
young man, rumble.
Hey, from the jump, I was a little, you know, I think I was a little nervous. I picked Crawford, but I was just a little nervous because I didn't know how he was going to be able to handle that man's punch. And he took his punch and then gave him a boxing lesson, bro. I mean, bro. I mean, he really stepped his game up, or I don't think he really stepped his game up. I think he let everybody know his game. That's what it was. He already had that. He already knew what he was able and capable of doing. He just had to go out and just prove it to the world that he could do it.
Yep.
And from the opening round, I kind of got a sense of how that fight was going to go. I don't know about you.
What you got?
Well, I had picked
Canelo?
Yeah.
You picked Canelo?
Yeah, I picked
him,
man. I stuck my foot in my mouth. But
why you pick Canelo?
I thought he was more experienced. You know, he had that hit. You know, man. Crawford did his thing. So, you know.
Crawford made it look like easy work. I thought it was going to be. And by the way, if you guys play this back, I did say Crawford would win by decision. Just want to let y'all know that. Y'all play last episode. I said Crawford gonna win by decision. Somebody owe me some money out there. You? Maybe you? You right there in the comments. Yeah, you right there. You owe me about $20. But
he's feeling himself.
Yeah,
he's feeling himself.
Matter of fact, instead of $20, go ahead and send a funny video in for me.
By the time that nigga got something right there, he got it right.
Send a funny video in for me. We'll call it even, y'all. But no, I called it. Listen, I think that when it comes to Crawford's counter punching, it was just marvelous. And he had the right movement. He was moving out the way. Yeah, Canelo got him a little bit, but he seemed to be dancing around Canelo And obviously, I think there were so many analysts on these sports channels that I'm sure you guys know that were saying, like, even some fellow professional boxers were like, I don't like that fight. Canelo's too big. Canelo's this and no.
Because he can hit hard, though.
Right. No, I get
he's
that.
a hard hitter.
Yeah.
I can get that. But I think Terrence, he probably had some dude in Canelo's weight class just punch him for about 6 months till he got used to it. Then he said, let me get in the ring now. Because Crawford, what I love about Crawford is he's humble, cool. He like the dude that lived down the street, man. He just cool and he just got hands.
Silent killer.
You know?
Silent killer.
And he walked up in there, man, and just surprised the world. Like that's what he does, man. And it's just like don't no one deserve it more than him. And even after the fight, did you see the reaction? Like you didn't see Canelo give the same criticism to his opponent or to Terrence that he gave to other opponents, where he might, like we've seen Crawford on certain occasions where he's like, he wanted to give the fans more of a show, but his opponent was dancing around the ring, and he didn't say nothing like that about Crawford, except he's a good fighter and he couldn't figure him out.
Right.
Terrence is too adaptable. He's too agile, and that was just amazing, because I didn't think Terrence would walk up in there and make it look that easy, man.
Right.
He was getting hit up.
Right.
I had to watch if I was going to one of the Mexican bars, because I would have had to Crawford my way up out of there, because as soon as they announced the Fighting Pride of Omaha, I couldn't believe it. Me and cousins was going crazy. He was like, I told you. We had one Canelo fan in there.
Yeah.
But I was like, I told you.
Yeah. It was an amazing fight, though. I mean, it was amazing to watch that dude move the way he did and stick and move like that. Keep that man off his balance. He could never really get a really clean punch off of him, and when he did, he just said, "Okay, I feel your power, but I'm gonna still do what I need to do," and he did it
right
to the fullest.
Right. And what's crazy is, I think it's inspiring to me, y'all, on a real note. Like, you can do anything you put your mind and body to. Because there were so many people saying they don't like that fight, they don't think the fight would happen, and then it did happen. And then there were some people who guessed right and said that, I think De La Hoya, shout out to De La Hoya, he guessed right and said that, all right, if that fight did happen, he would pick Crawford, I believe. And Crawford did win. So it's like he goes this man went up 2 to 3 weight classes. Three. What now? What are you gonna say now? He's the top pound for pound. And did you see a little jab at I guess I call it a jab, no pun intended, at Mayweather? So they were interviewing Canelo, and they said, who'd you have the tougher fight with? Yeah. And he was like, Crawford was way harder than Mayweather. I'm like, damn.
I didn't see that.
But I think Mayweather different
Who
generation.
wins out of those two in their prime? They both in their prime. Who wins? Mayweather or Crawford?
I think it's close decision because Mayweather has that special, that Mayweather shell. I call it the Mayweather shell. It's Philly shell with a little something extra, but he's got that Mayweather shell. And so it'd be interesting to see what Terrence would do against that. And it almost might be, because here's the thing is, it might be a point match where it's like Mayweather might win because he's got these accurate points. He's still defending. It might be a boring fight. It'll be interesting, but I don't know. Now Mayweather's getting in the ring with Mike Tyson with his exhibition match, and
I think Crawford wins.
I don't doubt Crawford at all winning. To tell you the truth,
Crawford wins. I think Crawford. I think Crawford has a little bit more offensive skills than Mayweather. Mayweather had good defensive skills, but I think Crawford has more offensive weapons and can punch in different awkward positions, and I think that he cracks that code on Mayweather. Because if you notice, Mayweather got rocked a few times by some older guys like Sugar Shane Mosley rocked him. If he would have had any stamina, he would have got him up out of there.
Yeah.
And you can't, if Crawford hitting you like that, it's a wrap, dog.
It'll be a good fight, though.
It'll be a good fight, but I think Crawford gets him.
And it was just so rewarding to see that, because just to not to harp on this, y'all, but you got to remember, like, this is at Allegiant Stadium. Crawford's walking to the ring, and it's, you know, two maybe three people cheering, but it's like he was the villain, y'all. Like, people was booing him. I was like, wow, they booing Terrence. You know, there was a lot of Canelo fans in there. And shout out to Canelo, and I get it. But damn, this is so sweet.
Yeah.
To piss the whole stadium off and make them be quiet. And shout out to Dave Chappelle, because they showed the scene. He was there cheering that he won.
Yeah.
Right.
That man took down your hero and walked out humble. And by the way, let me end this with saying, this is another reason why I love Terrence Crawford, is because he gave Canelo his belts back.
Yeah, he did. That was a class act.
Come on, bro. What?
It was a class act.
And then said hi to his daughter and gave her a high five. Come on, bro.
Yeah, he's always been a class act.
Yeah,
though.
come on, bro.
That's nothing new to me.
And he's humble. He could be the most cocky on the planet. He's like, nah, I'm gonna just go to Omaha and drive my truck, make sure my kids is cool.
Right.
That's the type. I love to see that type of humility, man. Right? So to me, that type of showing that type of humility and character just makes me and others, and you guys can comment if you agree. Let us know if you agree. It just makes me more of a fan, because he could be cocky and all that, and you know, I don't know if Terrence has as big a following as Canelo, because Canelo got the whole damn country of Mexico. Shout out to him, well deserved, you know. But I think Terrence, you know, with him being humble, like that just attracts more fans to be like, man, he's did something that no one's ever done. So it's just all credit to him, man, and keep doing what you're doing. I don't know if this is the last fight, or if he's gonna be in another fight, or is he gonna go down or stay there, or how's that gonna go?
Is it anything more left that he needs to prove? I think this is the opportunity for you to just walk away.
Yeah, you walk away like this, that'd be the.
I mean,
can you do it?
Undefeated, just beat one of the best pound for pounds, and go up 3 weight classes and win. I mean, it's not another fight out there that's worth. I don't think it's another fight out there. What, Roach?
There's somebody out there though.
What's the other guy's name? I forget his name.
Benavidez?
No, maybe him.
I heard about that.
Maybe him. But
I would think. See, if it was me, I'd be like, hey, since I'm, Terrence Crawford, and I had to do all this work, if y'all want to face me, like let's say if Benavidez or somebody want to face me, y'all gotta fight Canelo. And if you beat Canelo, then I'll give you a shot. If I'm Crawford, don't just say yes to anybody and have him walk through the door and get him a title shot, because you didn't necessarily get it like that, right? He didn't get it easy, right?
Let's talk about the purse, though, bro.
Oh, everybody getting. Oh man.
How much did your boy get?
A whole lot of millions. I don't even remember the exact number.
Crawford got $10 million, and I think your boy got what, $190 million?
Canelo?
Yeah.
I heard it was more even than that. See, y'all let us know. There was some rumors going around before the fight, and there was the figures, and then I see different figures after the fight. Y'all let us know what it is, because it's kind of tricky. But all I know is they've two very rich boxers. Shout out to them for that, man.
What do you think about boxing on Netflix?
I think they did a better job this time.
Yeah.
They getting better, and they were solid. There were some commercials in there. I don't know if you got to get a certain subscription not to get that, but they did. There wasn't a bunch of buffering and things like that. They definitely got the servers together and everything else together to support all that streaming. So shout out to Netflix for doing that. I mean, because now the next quote unquote, it's not even like we got Jake Paul and Tank coming up, but you don't even that's like I said before, and y'all quote me, it's glorified sparring to me. They both making up. It's a money grab for both of them, though. So they're gonna do it just like Mayweather type. Like if it's a money grab, they're gonna do it. But it's fights like Terrence and Canelo that's actually putting boxing. That's actually making boxing more prominent to allow a stage or create, I think, a fan base to want to see those exhibitions.
You got a heavyweight fighting a welterweight.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, come on, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, that make
And they selling tickets, and they sell the tickets. Ain't that crazy?
That's not making sense.
That's why it's an exhibition, bro. See, that's why it's an exhibition, and so you're not gonna get. Yeah.
No one's gonna sanction that. That's probably the reason why they had to do it that way.
That's why they have to call it an exhibition.
Yeah.
You see, it's an exhibit. It's something to look at. It's something to see.
Yeah.
You can be fighting a hippo, and it's still good.
Yeah.
It's an exhibition, right?
Yeah.
And if they paid millions of dollars, boxers gonna show up and do it.
Right.
You know. So I guess we'll see. But speaking of showing up and doing it, I don't think the Vikings did that like they should have, man. I mean, we was rolling high in week 1. We was cool. We was about to go.
I wasn't expecting that, bro. I wasn't expecting that.
And then with this home game, did you guys see US Bank Stadium, which is right, in the heart of Minneapolis, US Bank Stadium? It was beautiful. Everybody was there. I mean, it was just a beautiful atmosphere and everything. First home game, all of that. That offense was flat as hell.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it.
And I don't even know what to say.
Yeah.
And then to top it off,
they got out coached. They did. I mean, can you say that? I mean, they got out coached and outplayed, and it's just bottom line that you can't. I look back at that game, and you can't put everything on McCarthy because McCarthy was getting no time to throw the ball.
Yeah, see, that's always been Vikings' problem, man. They just let everybody in like the club. They just let everybody like, come on.
They blitzed, and he was not accurate early, and then he didn't find his rhythm until it was just way too late. Yeah. And then the defense played well enough to win, but if you're out there against these NFL teams and you're playing your one side of the football more than the other, of course your defense is going to get wore down. Mm-hmm. And that's what happened is they wore the defense down. They didn't stop the run. That running back, I knew he was going to give us problems, but I didn't know he was going to give us that much problems. But he gave us problems last year, I think, too. But yeah, they just got outplayed, man. They played terrible.
Penix was looking great, man.
And now McCarthy's out.
Yeah,
for 4 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks.
I'm like,
what's going on, man? What's going on?
I'm hoping if Carson Wentz can come in and
maybe
grab some of that old magic that he had. Maybe. What was it on the Eagles? Wentz. You remember?
Yeah.
Remember when he was on the Eagles? He was good.
He was good.
Maybe channel some of that old magic, something to get this offense going. Because my deal is this: is too many weapons on the Vikings. That's what I'm telling y'all. We got too many weapons on the Vikings. Yeah. And I think Addison might be on his way back, maybe
one more
next
game.
Week or the next. Yeah, or the next. He's coming back soon. It's too many weapons here, and the offense can't get going at home.
Yeah.
And it's against not to say they bad team or nothing like that. And against like the Falcons.
Falcons has been playing good ball. I mean, they barely lost the first game to Tampa Bay, but hey, it is what it is. We're moving on. We're moving on.
Speaking of moving on, the Super Bowl rematch. Now, ain't that something?
Kansas City.
Philly does it again.
Yeah.
Philly beats them again. Yeah. I don't know, but I think Philly has Kansas City's card now.
And we need to tally up who's in the lead, first of all.
Who's in the lead?
Who's in the lead for
correct guess? Correct predictions?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, somebody let me ask my producer lady, hey y'all back there, just go ahead and tally up for me. Yeah, somebody tally it up. We'll I'm sure I'm winning at this point. I might have lost 1 or 2.
What? I don't think so, buddy. I don't think so.
Oh man.
I don't think so, my friend. I think I'm winning, my friend.
I know I lost. Yeah. I know I won. The Minnesota lost. I was going for them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Well, we're gonna do our predictions this week as well.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a lot of teams, man, that are looking to play their backups this week. I mean, Joe Burrow.
Yeah, my man Joe Burrow. Damn.
Excuse me.
A toe.
Man.
A toe. That's a multi-million-dollar toe. And since it doesn't work or is injured, he got to have surgery on it. He got to go.
But he's been getting hurt. I mean, like, he gets hurt every year.
Yeah, man.
He gets hurt
rough,
every year. Oh, and then Jaden McDaniels is injured.
Yeah.
It's a lot of teams, man. A lot of players hurt. We're gonna figure it. We're gonna see. You know, right now it's a lot of upsets. It's a lot of teams that are 1-1.
Yeah.
So that's why it wasn't too bad for the Vikings, because it's a lot of teams that are 1-1 right now. So, you know, no one's gonna run away with it. At Green Bay, you know, I don't know. Green Bay is 2-0, and we'll see what I think they
watch them boys, man.
I don't know who Green Bay plays next, but we'll have to tune in to see what they're doing.
We could check that.
Yeah, we'll check.
Green Bay has been looking better than I thought.
Pretty good.
It's like, why they always got one up on the Vikings? They can have a new quarterback. Everybody gets replaced, and they still better than some of the Vikings players that been there for about 5 years. Like, come on, man. Can't catch a break with them, man. Green Bay just.
You're right.
And let's see here. They played the Browns.
Oh, man. That's another.
So the Browns currently are 0-2.
You might as well say they 3-0. Because Browns ain't going to do nothing.
Man.
Browns ain't going to do nothing.
I don't even.
Not with Flacco.
Nah, you lost. You done with Flacco now?
I never was on Flacco. I told them they should have been playing those rookies. Sanders should be playing.
They
right
played
about
Gabriel for a little bit.
I know.
And he was good.
I know.
I'm like, hey, watch it.
know.
Gabriel might be sneaking up in there.
I know.
So we'll see. And then I'm thinking, like, all right, in my mind, I'm like, cool, that's one step closer to Sanders.
Yeah.
Go ahead and put Gabriel in there. He might get tackled and have to go out. And I'm telling you now, y'all mark my words. As soon as there's if there's some situation this season where Sanders has to come out, or Sanders has to go on the field, I should say, to play,
right,
you're gonna get people cheering, especially if it's at in Cleveland. You're gonna get people cheering,
right?
Because I think he's still got star power on his back.
Yeah,
just based on being
shout out to your boy Russell Wilson. Shout out to Russell Wilson.
My man
Russell Wilson
Russ.
played a heck of a game.
Hustle like
weekend.
Russell, man.
I mean, he played really. He played well enough for them to win.
400
They
yards.
should have beat. They should have beat Dallas.
Yards.
They should have beat Dallas.
Yeah.
I thought their defense was going to be a little better than that.
I don't even know what happened.
They
had it.
They defense. I don't know. They defense. But that is my upset of the week for me. Is Giants is going to beat Kansas City.
Yeah. Well, like I said, that's why I'm probably winning the bets, because he says like that. And by the way, Lions and Bears. Ooh. 52-21.
Yeah.
52-21 Detroit.
What happened there?
Bears are just not
I
good.
think Detroit found its offense and turned it on now. I think they warmed up now. Gotta watch them.
I don't think so. I think they just beat a terrible team.
Yeah, but I think that's the confidence that they needed. That confidence boost that they needed, and they just gonna replicate that. You know.
Well,
we'll see. We'll see.
Somebody was calling the wrong plays.
We'll see.
We're not calling plays at all. So I guess we'll. With that, y'all, we'll sneak into week 3's predictions.
Right.
And let's see what's going on. So
let's get in.
Let's start this off. We'll start this off simple, kind of on the West Coast. 49ers and Cardinals. Who you got?
I said in the beginning of the year, I thought that the Cardinals were going to be a team one of the teams to beat, and I'm sticking with it. So I have the Cardinals winning that game.
Okay.
No, who was it?
49ers and Cardinals.
49ers.
Yeah. And they don't got Brock over there, do they? I think Brock is I want to say the last time I checked, is Brock Purdy playing over there? I think
He didn't play last week. I don't know
Yeah,
if he's
so
gonna be
it's
playing
kind of
this
some.
week. They got Matt Jones.
Yeah, I don't know if
Matt Jones.
I think this is a tough one for me.
Matt Jones
So
played pretty good, by the way.
I think I'll go with the Cardinals because I think, Murray looked good last
You
week.
just trying to be like me.
Trying to be like
Trying
me.
to be like me.
Matt is gonna
I'll go with the
like-
Cards. I'll go with the Cards.
All right.
We'll see. I'll go with the Cards. All right. Moving on. We got the Lions and Ravens. Now that's the game of the week to me. Lions versus Ravens. Who you got, sir?
I'm going for the Ravens.
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 Ravens?
Ravens.
know that.
Study long, study wrong.
Lamar's my guy, man. I think I'm gonna go ahead and choose the Lions. I think the Lions narrowly figure it out after this confidence boost in week 2.
Good.
I think they win in week, win in week 3. But trust Lamar's my guy, and I don't want him to lose. But if I'm bidding $50,000 or something, might have to do the Lions. But we'll see, y'all. Cool, because that's a good game, right? I like those games that make you really think hard, because you're like, hey, I don't know.
Yeah.
As compared to this next one, we got Bengals versus Vikings. And I'll go first with that. Vikings should be able to figure this out. Okay? We know Burrow is not playing next week. Who Bengals got? Who's that? Kabrinsky? Somebody? Whoever the second string is. I don't keep track of all that. I don't need to, right? I suppose you got Wentz coming in for the Vikings.
Right.
So I think that I think the Vikings are capable of winning this. I don't know how entertaining this game gonna be. Because we got some of those games where it's just a bunch of field goals, 3, 6, 9, 12. But I think that I'm gonna go ahead and say the Vikings narrowly pull it off.
Okay.
What you got?
I got the Vikings winning this.
And why?
They have to win it.
They have to win it.
They have to win
The
it.
pressure of winning.
They have to win this game.
Who you got, DJ?
The Vikings, man.
All right.
He said the Vikings. Wait, but why the Vikings? Just because they the Vikings?
That's my team.
Yeah,
That's
all
his
right.
team.
We'll see. All right,
all
everybody's on the Vikings. Let's see
team.
what happens. All right, now we got Eagles and Rams. Devontae Adams been playing good.
Right.
Who you got?
I got an upset. I think Rams is going to win this
Go
game.
finally get him, huh?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
Rams gonna win.
Who you got, DJ? Rams, Eagles.
That's gonna be it's gonna be like the Eagles defense against the LA Rams offense. I say Eagles. I go with the Eagles.
All right,
I like these.
and of course, LA Rams is one of my teams that I hold dearly. Along kind of with the Vikings, it's kind of a main team and bandwagon team situation for me. But I think that the way the Eagles are playing, and they just did that to, they just did that to Kansas City.
Right.
Love the Rams, but I don't know if their offense is gonna be I don't think that their offense is better than Eagles defense. Because Eagles defense, I don't know how many of y'all chose Eagles defense in your fantasy,
Right.
but that's why. So I think Eagles defense is solid, and I think they win this one too. Even if I don't want them to, I think Eagles win that bout.
All right.
All right. Moving on with our last prediction. Washington and Raiders. Some of y'all like, I don't care. I think that Washington pulls it off. I think Washington, who was at the NFC Championship last year. I think they still have a good, just an overall good team, despite the quarterback situation. You still got McLaurin, I believe, and everybody else around there, I think Washington still pulls it off because I think Raiders are still building. We almost, part of me wants Raiders to be an actual solid, good team and get there, but I don't think they're there yet, and I don't think they're past the Commanders. So
okay,
I got the Commanders.
I'm going with the Raiders to win this.
He only doing that because I chose Commanders.
No, I watched the Raiders play against New England. I think they got a pretty good, decent squad, and I think they're gonna win.
Yeah.
Who you got?
Who is it again?
It is
Washington and Raiders.
Yep.
Washington.
All right.
Why Washington?
I just like them.
All right.
If I had to pick,
okay,
I just pick Washington.
There you have it, and there you have it for the picks. They're locked in.
Yes, sir.
And may the best man win this week.
Yes, sir. Man, y'all gonna be taking me out to dinner. I want Benny Hanna's. I want Benny Hanna's.
Yeah.
Roof Chris. I'm just trying to decide when I win this. Speaking of the Patriots, my man Stephon Diggs. So kind of moving. You see, y'all, this is where sports and entertainment seem to come together. Because y'all know the rapper Cardi B.
Right.
Love Cardi B. Everybody love Cardi B. I love Cardi B. She just announced that she's having a baby. And you're like, oh, okay, cool. She's having a baby with Stephon Diggs.
Oh, wow.
You know what my response to that is when I first heard it? I stopped, thought, looked down, looked up. It was like, touchdown! Stephon Diggs! 61 brilliant yards for Stephon Diggs. He did a dance. The defenders ran into each other, found Cardi B, and said, and gave her the D. No, all right. And that's what happened. Touchdown, Stephon Diggs.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. I want to know. I'm thinking. What is your boy saying? What is your boy thinking right now?
Who?
Offset. That's Offset.
Oh, you got to bring that up, man. I mean,
what do you think Offset is thinking right now? Offset got to be upset.
Damn. He said Offset. Oh, come on,
upset.
Bro. No. Oh man. I mean, I would imagine he ain't. Man. He got more than one kid with Cardi B, so I mean, I guess if he feels some type of way, it is what it is, I guess. I mean, it's, man.
Now he's baby's daddy. I mean, it's just that's just gonna be
he a couple babies.
That's gonna be diced up, man. That's gonna be diced up.
Yeah, some of them.
How is she gonna handle that situation, man? Because he's gonna be in the kid's life. He's gonna be involved in her life. Period.
That's what it is.
They got
out
kids
here, like,
together now.
Yeah, that's
bro.
what it is. Like I picture a situation where Cardi's in a mansion somewhere, and it's Stephon's day to get the kid, hoping that they stay together. So this doesn't happen, but they both gonna pull up at the house. Like Offset coming to pick up his kid, and then Diggs answer the door.
How's that scene gonna look, bro?
I suppose, but here's the thing, y'all. On some real stuff, that's happening out here, even with non-celebrities. Y'all know who y'all are.
Yeah.
You got kids, she got kids by two different dudes, and then they show up.
Russell Wilson and
Sierra
and,
so
and
it's
your
just,
boy, Future.
Yep. Damn.
So it happens.
I guess it happens. It's just some old. It's like this rapper football player. See, rapper football player thing.
I mean, man, why?
It doesn't matter what scale you're on.
Me and Oprah didn't work out.
Man, that's just. It's. I mean, it is. I mean, man. And to tell you the truth, I'm not trying to shame nobody or nothing like that. But I think it makes, when you meet someone who's single with no kids, it makes them that much more rare. You know what I mean? Now, I understand at one point, when I first heard of Cardi B, for example, she didn't have no kids. So at some point, you're going to have kids and all that. But I'm saying, if you're out here in the dating world and you meet somebody that doesn't have kids, like, it just makes it more rare because,
Right.
all right, let's say Cardi B and Diggs don't work out, which I want them to work out. I want Cardi B to be at the games like Taylor is at. Is that my man?
Taylor Swift.
Yeah, Taylor Swift is at.
I wonder how many more games she gonna be at, man.
Especially the games they lose. That's what she need to be there. I want her to be at the games like Taylor Swift is at the games, pretty much.
Okay.
I think that'd be cool. But I mean, if they don't work, here's the problem too. If they don't work out and some other dude, whoever it is, comes in, you got to manage your relationship with her, but then you got to almost pseudo manage your relationship between her and him and him.
Well, if they don't work out, you single.
No, I don't belong in that Cardi B puzzle.
You
No.
single?
I need Cardi B's. I need one of them Cardi A's or C's. I can't have a Cardi B.
You looking? You tell me you ain't looking for no Cardi B?
Yeah, one of them, but she got a B single and not have a B-A-B-Y. Let's try that.
I got you.
I was just giving it to y'all. But yeah, this social situations happen, so it's just interesting to see that. And I hope everything works out because once again, it's another public relationship, and you got a man, Stephon Diggs, that's on the Patriots, who's got to perform. Like, and I don't know. Y'all hear me out. Most people don't think of this. What if you Russell Wilson and you just had an argument with Sierra? Couples argue, it's cool.
Right.
Now you gotta go play and not get tackled. Now you ever have an argument and you gotta go into work? That energy is just off, man. You can't stand it. I gotta argue, go to work, and then when I get off of work, I gotta hope it's a cool landing when I get back. Otherwise, you getting tackled on the field. You get home and get tackled by the wife. So I'm hoping that that things on the outside don't affect your game, because people like to, some of these shows they predict that like that's why it's like when these relationships go public, you got to be careful, because I think Cardi B could keep rapping, keep dropping albums, shout out to her, get that money, but I think you just had an argument with Cardi B and I got to remember these routes, I got to get back to work and remember these routes and things like that.
With Cardi B, man, you ain't doing no routes, man. What are you talking about?
What you talking about? I'm talking about when Diggs is on the field, he got to remember these routes. But I just had an argument on the way here in the car in the Phantom, things like that. So you always, work. So always just be careful.
Hopefully you can keep football and your personal life. When you go public, the cat's out the bag, so to speak, because Cardi's mentioned that in an interview today. Right. So, which is cool. It is what it is. But all I'm saying is, be careful. We got to be careful around these public relationships. Right. That's why, if I'm in a relationship, I'm keeping most things private. That's my girl, but I don't have to sit here and do X, Y, Z because things that you keep private, you want to protect. Right. You know what I mean? So, but I understand that they're both celebrities, and you can see Cardi at enough games where you're like, oh yeah, come on, man. You know what I mean? So just handle with care, and I hope that they both are successful, especially like Russ and Sierra are doing. I think they're a cool little example. They're doing pretty good. So shout out to them. I think it was a little rough, with your boy. Future, didn't know how to accept the fact that she had moved on and she's with Russell.
Now, I saw a rumor, by the way, that she changed the kid's future son's last name to Wilson for Russell.
She did.
That's kind of. Hey. I'm thinking that. No, I can't even say that. I can't even say that.
Leave it alone. Leave it alone.
I'm gonna talk like my brothers from in London from across the pond. That right there is a violation, brother. I wouldn't. He said that right there is a violation, brother. I wouldn't have it.
It is what it is, bro.
That's kind of tough. That's kind of. Y'all tell us what y'all think. Is that cool to do that? Because that's pretty tough. Yeah. It makes me think. It makes me think like, dang, was that relationship that bad? Or was the relationship with Russell that good? Where she's like, well, Wilson now. I don't know.
Does it ever end good when you're in a public relationship and you break up? Does it always? I mean, people say things, you know, you got one camp saying it this way and the other camp saying it the other way.
Yo, yeah.
And we'll never really know the truth because even if they're telling the truth, we don't know that they're telling the truth, you know, because we always hearing things. We hear things so much on the internet, we believe anything.
And this goes
You know
for Kelsey and Taylor, you know, and Taylor
Yeah.
Swift, Travis Kelsey and Taylor Swift. This goes for them too.
Yeah.
Because man, I pity Travis Kelsey if he break up with Taylor or he somehow breaks his heart. You got to deal with the Taylor Mafia. You got to deal with the Swifties.
Right.
And they fly in to stadiums. They buy stadiums out.
Yeah, good luck on that.
Kansas City has probably sold a lot more tickets just
Right.
because of that. You
Good
don't
luck
want to
on
deal with that.
Yeah, good luck on that. Good luck
But
on
anyways, appreciate y'all. We talking about all these people and all this fame and famous. I think it's about that time.
that. Yeah, we can make you famous. That is when you get involved. You know, where I think the tag is in the comments area where you go in and you send your video in, and it'll go into a list of other videos that are viewed, and if your video is the one that is picked through the people, you will win a prize.
I think we'll see you guys for week 3.
Yeah, thanks for joining
Appreciate
us.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Deuces.
being here. So make sure you subscribe to the channel.
Like,
Hit the like button. We want to see some more comments. We've been getting comments, but you know, send some more comments on, you know, what do you think of the show? How you think the show is coming along? Because after all, we can't do this if it wasn't for you, and you know, we want you to be a part of this family.
yes, sir.
Come on in, sit down at the table, and let's eat together. And we appreciate you. DJ, you got anything to say?
No, I'm good.
He's like,
Have a good day.
Nah.
I'm good.
nah. Deuces, y'all. Love.
Deuces.
See y'all.
All right.
We
Take
out.
it easy, y'all. Take it easy.
And that's a wrap for this episode of The Sauce. We hope you enjoyed the mix of sports and entertainment and everything in between. If you love what you heard, be sure to follow, like, and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. Stay connected with us on social media for updates, hot takes, and a little extra flavor. Until next time, keep it saucy.